Hi, and welcome to Three Questions with. Got my friend Holly with us from Victory Lap Coaching. Good afternoon, Holly.
Good afternoon, Kevin. Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. So let's start at the beginning. Tell me a little bit about the business. What is it that you do as part of Victory Lap Coaching?
So at Victory Lap Coaching, I am a core energy coach. I work with clients to be more aware of their energy levels that fluctuate throughout the day. And once they're aware of these energies, looking at ways where they can shift their energy, particularly upwards, to have better results, whether it be work, personal life. It's just consciously being more aware of your thoughts and how they affect your actions.
That's really interesting because you see that all the time. You have to be aware of your energy. You know, for instance, I'm a morning person. I know I'm a morning person. But there's times, Holly, that I put off things that I should be doing in the morning till later in the day. And then I look at it going, no way. I just don't have the energy to do it. Or it takes me 3 times as long as it should. So knowing your energy level is super important, right?
Well, exactly, because just in that example you give, knowing that your energy is typically better, that type of energy is typically better in the morning for you, doing those, consciously that to be successful, to do those things in the morning rather than putting them off until the evening.
So talk to me a little bit more about some of the things you help people do. Like, how do you get people to improve their energy? For a lot of us, we think it's just like, Holly, more Mountain Dew. Not
Yeah.
really that though.
Right. So we actually have an assessment that we give. It's called the Energy Leadership Index Assessment that we give at the beginning of a partnership with a client. And that assessment will detect where your energy is. Now, we have 7 levels of energy that go throughout our bodies all day. And it really affects how we make decisions. And the bottom 2 levels of energy 1 and 2, are catabolic levels. So energy 1 is like a victim mode. Energy 2 is conflict. And then the idea is to have more anabolic energy throughout the day. So we shift that up into level 3, where we're compromising, we're kind of settling in. Energy 4, where we're giving of service. Energy 5, where we're seeing opportunities. Energy 6 is a belief that everything happens for a reason, there's purpose in everything. So when you're aware of these energies and what your mind is telling you, you're able to make changes, to look at your thoughts more consciously and decide where you want those energies to be.
It's really interesting because I know I see that in my own life. There's days something happens and man, do I fly off the handle. I'm like, okay, you couldn't have handled that worse if you tried. But, then maybe the following week, the exact same thing happens. I'm like, okay, I'm calm about it. But, it just, you look at it and go, well, why did I overreact to that? Or why did I even underreact to that? Where something happened, you're like, whatever. Like, well, why didn't you have any care about that? So that comes into the energy levels?
It sure does. And I like that you mentioned there are times when you do need to react in anger, or you do need to grieve. There are times where those level 1 and 2 energies are important for you. When you hit bottom, that's the best place to rebuild and transform. So you do have to see, be in those levels to get out of those levels and see how they do help you and how they do hinder you.
So Holly, how can people reach out to you? How can they learn more, my friend?
Holly at Victory Lap Coaching. It's just www.victorylapcoaching.net is my website, and that would be how they could reach me.
Awesome. Holly, I really appreciate you taking a few minutes to jump on the call with us. And as always, thanks for being my friend.
Thanks, Kevin.